All right, so how this works, the game's called Chronophoto. It's basically like a browser game. They have a daily version, then a regular version of the game that you can play with chat. We'll probably try all three. We haven't played it. You have a slider here that goes all the way from the 1900s, or 1900s specifically, all the way up to 2024. They show you an image, and you are, allowed to zoom in and, like, look at the image fully. And just using the image, you are supposed to guess what year this photo was taken. And then based off of that, you either get, less points or more points depending on how close you are. Now, we see an astronaut here in the first one on some sort maybe he's not necessarily an astronaut. He kind of looks like an astronaut. He could be like a little submarine dude. I feel like this is gonna be like around moon landing time. I'm gonna go 1961. We have a guy who is playing football. That is not rugby. Is that rugby or is that a football? That might be rugby. If that's rugby, this could be any era. If that's a football, I feel like it's older. That's a football? I don't think that's a football. It kind of looks like a rugby ball to me. Then again, I don't remember what old footballs look like. He's wearing old headgear. I feel like this is going to be like before moon landing, dude. This could be like this could be anywhere between like 1925 and 1965. I'm going to go 1938. 1922? It's that old? Holy shit. Okay. A bunch of people with walking canes, older hats, kind of looking like conductor hats. They all look very sad and also tired, which makes me go, 1922. 1903? I suck at this game, dude. I thought I was doing fucking great. That was 122 years ago. This is the Oregon Trail. Oh, shit. I don't know. I feel like before 1940, I'm just lost on when this picture, like, what the f. There's cars. This looks like a big city. This could be New York or Chicago. I don't know. They have taxis. The picture looks old, but I feel like this is slightly newer. Like the 60s. The 50s to like this. This isn't the 70s. This is like Vietnam War area. You think 1940? You think it's way back this way? When were taxis a thing? When was the taxi invented? Like, these cars here look fair. I don't want to say they look new, because they're not new. But I'm saying this isn't like Ford Model T era. This is past this era. It's got to be like up here. 1952. I think that's a good guess. 1967. My gut was right, and I listened to chat. All right, they got a Yahoo computer. Not a Yahoo computer. They got a Yahoo browser on one of these old-ass beef computers. Also cringing that they have their monitor on top of their computer. That makes me want to cry. We gotta use our context clues. This is the last round here. That's a colored image, but the rest looks like new color film. If this is the first computer, when was the first computer made? I kind of want to go like 1985. Do you think this is 90s? Maybe 1992. When was Yahoo a thing? I don't know when the first like at-home computer was. They look fascinated by it, so this has to be somewhat newer for their time. Let's go 1989. 1999? This was almost the year 2000, bro. Zusi was already alive during this bitch. Oh, hell no. I got no points there. Game results. Yeah, I got that on the dot. This was my worst guess. Actually, no, this was my worst guess. Rough. All right, let's do a regular round. Let's do a prediction here. Max score of 5,000. Let's do a prediction on whether or not I get above 3,000. No, because I only got what, like 1,500 last one? Do above 2,500. Colored photo of NASA. Maximum per capacity at 1,000 pounds. Looks fairly new, but not too new. I kind of want to go like 1984. 1981. See, why did I get minus 233 points off of that? Or 200 what? Yeah, 233. Should I count the stars? That's 50 stars. I know that's 50 stars. There's no way it's not 50 stars. There are 48 stars. You already counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 48 stars. There's 2 missing states. What were the 2 newest states that were introduced to the United States? I don't know. This got to be old, bro. This is an old-ass fucking car. This is like a World War I car. This is like a World War I car. This is like around the Roaring 20s era. I'm gonna go like 1917. 1918. I am a goat. Chat, I am learning so much. This could throw me for a loop here. This looks like a student. It says, does that say campus? These computers are very old. I've personally, the other photo that we saw, I've seen a computer like that in my life. When I was like 6, I remember seeing a computer like that in like 2007, like 2008. And it was just like an old PC from the 90s. This it's got to be like 80s. It's got to be like 1985. Maybe, yeah, maybe earlier, like I'm going to go 1982. 1990? Bro, this guy needs to get a upgrade, bro. Brady was like this in the 70s. This shit's fucking new. Not new, but like newer comparable for the PC age. What the fuck? Yeah, see, it's always, there's so many soldier photos. He's holding an accordion. This guy's straight up cheesing. He's having a blast. This guy looks like he just fucking got told a funny joke from this guy over here. Stone cold. That guy kind of looks like me. Oh, he's posted up. This guy, yeah, this guy's pre the term aura farming. Look at that. Holding a cigarette. Borderline doing the phase up logo. I feel like this is like World War II. It's got to be like the 30s. Like 1939. No, 1937. You think this is before then? 2025? 1937. 1944. So it was World War II. I was going like right before World War II. But then why would they be in military uniform? I'm an idiot. This might be the newest photo we've seen. That's a very high quality image. I see the wrinkles on this man's forehead. And this looks like a nice car. He's all spiffy. Look at him. He's got the high-waisted pants. Being overweight is in now. So I'm going to go like 2006. No. Whoa, what the fuck am I thinking here? 2006, I was alive then. This is before I was alive. 1998. This is not the 60s, bro. 1998. What? I got 0 points. Are you kidding me? This shit looks new. Am I wrong? I feel like I've seen movies from the 90s that look like this. This is a nice camera. We gotta get a above 4,000 score. New game. New me. Eating out of the car. Family road trip. Nice roads. Newly paved. They got like not Yetis, but they have, you know, they have an ice bearing device. Something that insulates food. When was that created? Don't know. That's a very old car. That's a very 80s car. 1983. This is like, bro, this is like 10 years after World War II. Off to a strong start, chat. Let's run that back. Round 2. Wow, this doesn't even look real. This is actually like American Dream-esque era. Like white picket fence, happy wife, happy kids, driving a nice new car. This is like screaming at 1928. I have gotten the first 2 at 0 points. Comic-Con. Darth Vader fit here. What is this? This is supposed to be the spoof of Star Wars, right? This is going to be early 2000s. I'm going to go 2004. Ugh! Get a better camera. What is this guy taking it on a f***ing Nokia? Are you kidding me? Nintendo DS gives it all away. DS release. I had a DSi. I had a DSi when I was 6. Just about. I don't really know when I had a DSi. I remember playing the Mario Kart. I remember playing Mario Kart on the DSi. I remember my friends had a 3DS. I had an older DS model. Maybe I was 8 years old. That would make me 2010. This is the original DS. I'm going to go 2005. Woo! We're back, baby. Gut guess. That game was washed, chat. I had a fucking terrible performance. I'm not even gonna lie. Run it back one more time. It was a bad game. Bad game. Okay. Muddied Alone campus shoes. Discount beauty supplies. That's a very 1950s haircut right there. Knew it. We got Levi's. They're selling Levi's jeans. Very big New York buildings. I also must use context clues here. I'm also noticing this has to be later-ish because 2 things. The car and there's a black police officer. Okay. I'm going to go, this is not, yeah, because people are way racist then. So we're going to have to go later there. We're going to have to go, what are you doing? What do you mean? This is the 90s? This is not the 90s, bro. Are you crazy? I'm not guessing 1959, Chad. I'm saying it has to be past 1945. That's a DeLorean from Back to the Future. Am I right? I don't know. It looks like it. Back to the Future time. When was Back to the Future? Am I allowed to Google that? I feel like that's a fair game. Am I allowed to Google when 19... No. Is that cheating? Because the DS would have been cheating. I just have to use off-the-dome knowledge. Back to the Future was pre-2000s, for sure. Marty McFly, floating scooter. He fucked his mom. 1983. 1992. I had to go later than that. Marty McFly did have sex with his mom. Actually, I don't know if he did. His mom was into him, though. Yo, this is camels on a trail. About all I'm gathering from this, not in the United States. Camels are not native to here. How are you supposed to know that? Who the fuck just knows this is 1902? Are you kidding me? I didn't even know pictures were fucking actively taken then. Let me cook here. It's Wright Brothers. Wright Brothers era. I don't know when the plane was made. Moon landing around 1960. This is to be like 1935. 1936. When was the Wrights brothers? When was the Wrights brothers' first flight? 1903? Are you dead ass right now? The Wright brothers flew a plane in 1903? That's crazy, bro. Oh, they had planes in World War I. Oh, see, chat. Hold up. I didn't think hard enough. They had planes in World War I. They used to have motherfuckers drop grenades out of the planes. We gotta run it back again. This game's fun. This game's fun, dude. Ford Model T. Ah! I gotta do a rule of thumb here. Everything's older than it looks. Everything is much older than it looks. I always overguess. This is Finland, and they have ads. 2017. Get a new iPhone. Get a new iPhone. You're telling me 2024? You're telling me 2024? You got now you're throwing my chrono photo runs. You're throwing my chrono photo runs. You don't have a new if you had a new iPhone, I would have peeped that. I would have said, oh shit, it's 2024. Bro got the iPhone X. Oh, I probably should have gone 2020, honestly. Run that back. Run that back. Run that back. I don't care. Need new game. New game. Last one that I play, chat. He's holding one of those horns that I had in a Minecraft mod. He has a militaristic hat, an American flag, and the Star of David. World War II era. It's either after or before. Or not after or before. It's during or after. I'm gonna go 1940. Yeah, I think 1943 is better guess. 1942. Okay. Over 3,000 run. Over 4,000 run right here. I love looking at old photos. This is very fun for me. Look at that man. Very stern. See? See? That's how he sounds. Right? This guy? I don't know why I assume all people from that time sounded like that, but I've got a whippersnapper here. I gotta clean up these textiles before I go back to my family. He's got a three-piece suit. 1918. That's not bad. That's not a bad guess. That's not a bad guess, okay? I was 6 years off. What could this be? What country is this? Is this somebody said after Vietnam War. Could this be like Vietnam or Korean War era? The trolley, dude, the trolley just screams like Cold War. When was the Cold War? But this could be anywhere. This looks old. And I always say I gotta go older rather than newer. 1965, 1972. See, now I was over-guessing, now I'm under-guessing. What was that? Okay, we still have 2 more rounds. I could get 2 perfect scores here. This is basketball. Chat would know better about this. There might be a famous person in this image, and I don't know. These guys look tall, very lanky. I would say like 1972. But this is black and white. And there were images that were in color then. That's Wilt Chamberlain. Is that Wilt Chamberlain? I don't know who that is. Somebody said Larry Bird. That is not... Is that Larry Bird? That is not Larry Bird. 1976. I'm going to go 67. I'm going to go 71. It was 1970. W change. I'm not going to get over 4K, but we could get close if I ace this. Throwing a mask into a fire. I will not self-suffocate. Okay, so this is a very Republican rally where they're burning masks. This is literally just COVID era. I don't think this is either 2020 or 2021. It's not 2019. Mask restriction wasn't there. Mask restriction was removed in 2022. So I would say this is 21. Yep, bro said I will not self-suffocate. Dumbass sign. Dumbass sign. Filming that shit on a fucking Nokia flip. What the hell is that? I'm not trying to get political here, bro. Your mask ain't self-suffocating you, though. The N is backwards. Do you think that's purposeful? 3,936 points. Beautiful. That was our best game. All right, let me play y'all. It says enter a 10-character passcode. The passcode can be used to play with the same pictures as others. If y'all want to play against me, let's see how we perform against chat. These are the what car's character was this car? It was Doc Hudson. Who's the other guy that had 7 piston cups? Lightning McQueen had 7 piston cups. Who else had 7 piston cups? Strip Weathers. I haven't watched Cars in forever, bro. I don't know where we are. Like, I don't know. That looks like a church. Samson's used cars. This shit just screams 1930s. Like 1940s. That advertising, that little cartoonish advert there. I feel like this could be later. This is 1930 to 1950. That's the 20-year gap that I could fucking narrow this down to. And I feel like it might be after World War II. I'm going to go 1948. And I guarantee you I overguess it. It was 1951. Okay, that was better. I should have gone 1950. Some sort of military ranking officer here. or something. I don't know if this guy is also a part of that. This is like the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, this is an old photo because you could like almost see the grain on it. Like this looks like a picture of a picture. This is pre-World War II. I would say this is around World War I. I kind of want to go like 1914. 1922. Fuck. Now this, on the other hand, looks like some sort of weapon. Actually, this is a weapon or a machine that they use for something. But the fact that that's camo, Thomas the Tank Engine, it's a cannon. I'm gonna go like 19... this doesn't look like the shit that Hitler built, but this isn't World War I. Did they have train guns in World War I? Hitler did build railway cannons? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but this image looks too old. You just the grain of the image, I'm gonna go like 1923. It was 1915. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so hard to gauge anywhere between, like, before 1930. Like, I have no idea when this is. This is a straight guess. This is 268 on the fucking image. Whatever the hell that means. That mustache, this is like circus era. I don't know what they're doing there. Little peace sign going on here. Okay, I don't want to say this. A lot of them are saluting in a very specific way, and I don't know if that's circumstantial or something else, right? But this image looks old, right? This image doesn't look like 1940 old. This image looks like before that old. They all rocking the mustache too, dude. They're all rocking the mustache. Oh my God. I don't know. 1922. 1903. See, bro, what? Nah, that's just unfair. That's a bad RNG chrono photo. Because, no, seriously. 1903, are you dead? Right. I mean, I probably should have taken in context clues that this woman is literally fully clothed in the water right now. This woman has a hat, gown. She's wearing a dress in the water right now. They're not in any sort of bathing garb. This is not even pre-ankle. They're not even showing skin, right? Everybody is? I mean, yeah. Oh my God, they are. Everyone's wearing clothes. I should have taken that into account. But even then, I probably would have still guessed like 1915. Learn to vote. Roosevelt. Which Roosevelt? This is when women got the right to vote. So this is like 60s, right? Like 60... When did women get the right to vote? I gotta Google that. Oh my God, I'm gonna look like a dumbass. Should I bring Brooke into this? I would ask Brooke. She would know. 1930s? Was it when women got the right to do something here? Maybe it was open a bank account. I don't know when they were able to open a bank account and when they were able to vote. It was 1920s? Yeah, because Roosevelt, FDR was World War II. I'm going to 1924. 1936. When did women get the right to own a bank account? 1974. Wow. That's late, dude. Women couldn't get a bank account till 1974. When did they get the right to vote? 1920, the Congress passed and ratified an amendment granting the women the right to vote. New game, new game, new game. If chat wants the same one, you could do the same one with me here. We'll do like 3 more and then we got to swap. This game's addicting though. Ooh, big boxing match. Big boxing match. Is that Mike Tyson? I think that's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson in his prime, CSI Sports in Vegas, Budweiser advertisement, CSC event. He doesn't have the tattoo. This is pre-ear. I'm going to go 1985. Yeah, restart the whole game. Restart the whole game. Now refresh the app, bro. Mike Tyson was boxing in 2002. Oh my God, I'm a dumbass. Mike Tyson would have been like 10 years old in 1985. How old is Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson's 58. 1984, he would have been 18. That's when he started boxing, though. NASA moon landing, 1961. Just run it. Michael Kors, 2004, 2018. This does not look like 2018, bro. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, the cars. Even then, bro. Does this look like, chat, does this look like 2018? I mean, some of these cars are so new. I should have just guessed like, even then, dude, even with the cars, I probably would have guessed like at most 2010. This is a diner. Give me that shit. Centre G. Lamarec Automobile. Nice, France. 1931, 1936. Radio City Music Hall in New York, 2011. Last one, then we switch. We gotta have one good one. This gotta be the good one. They have automated stop signs. Automated stop lights, rather. Dude on a motorcycle. Bunch of signs. Old buildings. 1984. Let me cook. Justice Court. This looks like some putting your hearts out to others type shit. This looks like 1943. What? Bro, this literally looks like some fucking Nazi shit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Just the Ford Model T, the motorcycle, and then a dude holding a book. They're probably like, I thought they were gonna be like scanning papers and shit. Oh my God. Old Western, dude, all the way back here. This is Old West, dude. This guy just got into a gunfight and killed 4 people. Yeah, this is Red Dead Redemption era. These guys are at a saloon. They're playing some old music. There's some old timey man on a piano going. They're doing like a little jig. That was the Star Wars music. I was singing the Star Wars song. Ignore that. He's holding his cards, playing poker. Yeah, I'm going 1903. 1906. That shit's so old, bro. Wow. I wish I could be alive in this era for one day, just to see what it was like to be in the Old West, like the Wild West era. This shit's nuts. This is like Greaser era. These guys got yeah, this is like hairspray. But these guys aren't. These guys look very old. Fashionable for their time. When was the Greaser era with slicked back hair, a lot of cigarette smoking, a lot of hairspray? When was that like supposed to be, like the 60s or the 80s? No, the 60s. Like 1968, 1932. See, these guys were ahead of their time. These two? Ah! Yeah, you know what they call him? Ah, Joey Fattiucci. Oh, that's my name. These guys are Italian, for sure. This guy looks 105. He might be an oil baron of sorts. These are rich men. These are rich businessmen of their time. And they jammed this cake full of 500 candles for this dude right here. That's Charles Darwin. Oh, shit. I take it back. That's not Charles Darwin. That's Charles Darwin. I take it back. No, he's wise. That is Charles Darwin. That's like Yoda. He's like Yoda. He has 500 candles on his phone. This was before they invented just numbered candles. So when somebody reaches the age of 50, you could stop putting individual candles in their shit. They look like they're all about to mac the hell out of this cake, dude. It's gonna be like, mid-guess. 1926. I'm terrible. We'll run it back another day. Y'all with that game, though? That game's so fun. It's just like a little fun mini game, dude. You're just playing, just trying to guess what year you're in. I like that.